G'day guys, today I'm just down here at the Fremantle Biennale project I've been working on, and it's part of the Commonwealth of New Bayswater project for Jessee Lee Johns. And when I spoke to Jesse, he asked me to do an exhibition for this museum, and I decided with the concept that he gave, the new Commonwealth, the Commonwealth of New Bayswater being a sovereign nation within Perth, his own little world that he's created, and I thought, what could I bring to that? And I started to think about what would a recolonisation look like today, but using the real life policies of the past. So yeah, I'm here on the location. This is the building behind me, where the actual building itself is inverted. So you'll see the front door. He's kind of split the building in half and then opened it up on itself. So it's an inverted building to represent the inverted history that's being shown from Aboriginal point of view. So I'll do a couple of video sequences just so you can see the artwork, and then I'll give you a bit of an explanation as to what was behind the artworks and what I wanted to achieve.
Safe generation in that day that you were safe?
So my first memory was I was about 8 years old. We went down to the park. And suddenly two men. Yeah, it's a little bit windy down here, but I'll try and get behind this tree. So yeah, that's the exhibition. It's the first part I showed was based on the stolen generation, and it was the purpose of giving people the understanding of what it's like to see that history and have it resonate with you like it does the Aboriginal people. And that's why the exhibition's called In Our Shoes. The video piece is based on a reaction to a certain political commentator a few years ago. I saw him on TV and he was trying to debunk the whole stolen generation even existed. And he had an Aboriginal person sitting next to him, and he was saying things like, you know, it's a conspiracy, it never happened, I've never met an Aboriginal person who was stolen, but if it did happen, would it have been that bad? And then he proceeded to interview this Aboriginal person who was fostered out as a child, and he was saying how wonderful it was, how it saved his life, how he didn't need culture because he had a family that loved him. And that made me feel sick in the stomach, considering my family history and that whole portion of life and how it's affected, you know, a lot of the community. So I thought I'd try and replicate a video that gave people the same feeling that I got when I saw that video. The other side is representing, you know, when Aboriginal people were taken from the land. I don't really like that terminology because they weren't taken from the land, they were taken from their home. You know, they were taken from their living room, from their, you know, right where they live on the land that was their home. So in the actual portraits, I actually went to those people's houses and I chained them up in their house, like I was going to forcibly remove them from their actual place where they live, to form that part of the exhibition. My cousin Sam is in the middle, a very prominent looking fella, and he represents A.O. Neville. Every time I see a photo of A.O. Neville, he's almost looks very proud man. And to have that photo of my cousin Sam in that position just sort of represents the position that he had and what he was responsible for. So Sam being in the middle, he's very proud, and all the images either side of him, that's what he was responsible for, taking those people from their house. So that's basically an overview of the exhibition, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.